Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our next matchup is for the PPVW tag titles. We have got
Tornado tag?
It is a tornado
Tornado
tag.
Tag.
I thought there was no gimmicks. It's meant to be a straight tag match.
It's a straight tag match.
Now, we're briefly joined here by the Hood, who has expressed to us in no uncertain terms that it was meant to be a normal match.
And that's what it will be.
Tag match, but PPVW management have decided that it would be more interesting to the fans to have a tornado tag match here.
So
It will be all four men in the ring at the time. Tags do not count.
I don't know what we're doing.
This. Craig very much adjusting the camera angles there so that we've got each team on a separate camera angle. Otherwise, Wayne would be very much the Benedict Arnold of PPVW.
Who are our competitors?
On the left-hand side of the screen here, you've got Craig and you've got Jack Bacage. They are Vice. They are the incumbent tag team champions, and they are potentially the strongest tag team unit ever found in PPVW.
Yep. And on my side here, or whatever way I'm looking at it, we've got Costume Party, two members of Costume Party. The Hood, who just got beat by Craig. So he can get his revenge. And Wildman Wayne, who's not had a good night so far.
That's right, Vice have to have the psychological advantage here.
I think we're just about ready to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Now moving on, so there's this perk system in the newest iteration of the WWE game.
The titles have been selected. I think the entrances are on. We are ready to go.
There we go, we'll move on here. Now, will we see a handshake?
Will we see a handshake, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we kind of will.
This is a very discombobulating Gooport here.
Right, that's good enough
hands
for me.
are moving off the left side of the screen and then coming back on the right side.
Let's get that thumbnail for our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. We want to cause the least amount of work for Craig,
but also the most.
Well, we try and keep the swearing down. We're trying to keep to the rules in general, but we can only do so much. We're only human, after all.
Exactly. I think this is just a regular tag team match. It's not a tornado.
Is it not a tornado tag match?
Well, I put it down to tornado when I built this match, but I don't think they were too happy with it being a tornado. They didn't want any gimmicks. They want a straight matchup, unlike Top Bants when it was a steel cage, which obviously you guys didn't see.
Maybe then it certainly seems that then the PPVW management set up a certain match, but the competitors have all tacitly agreed with each other to hold to a different set of rules, the classic tag rules. So there will be no tornado tag here.
Well, we'll wait and see. Who knows?
Who knows at this stage?
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. So let's wait and see.
We know enough, but the magic of professional wrestling means that anything could happen here at PPVW.
Exactly.
Now, I have to hand it to the Costume Party here, as the bigger, larger competitors be able to bruise the smaller and faster.
But the experience of these two guys is going to...
This is true. Their unity as a tag combination cannot be denied.
But regardless who wins this, it'll be me and you that's facing them at the next event.
That's right. We proved beyond all doubt that we are the justifiably best challengers to this ring. There's a new union in town, boys.
It's the Soviet Union.
It's the Soviet Union.
AKA SSE Hydra.
SSE Hydra, that's exactly right. It is the Soviet and Spanish experience. Exchange, whatever you want to call it.
Hydra.
Heil Hydra. Ladies and gentlemen.
So here come the two members of the Costume Party, the challengers, first of all. Just walking down the arena here in Baghdad, Iraq.
No, I can't trust either of these gentlemen because they've got the facial coverings.
Yes.
They clearly do not want to be identified.
They do not want anyone to know who they are, just in case they get beat. So they cannot be named and shamed in the streets.
As we see my boy D-Bry on the Titantron.
For whatever reason, yeah, he is there.
Well, he does do some cool submission holds and stuff like that.
I'm really hoping we're not going to see a run-in here from the champions, because that would be scumbag.
That would be very unsporting.
Yep. Oh, there we go. It's fine. They've run out of time.
So the Costume Party there, they're all business. There's very little flamboyance there, and we come to the absolute opposite of that. We bring you Vice, Craig, and Jack Bacage.
Are we going to see the Costume Party break out? That would be interesting.
If I was to put myself in their shoes, I might break out myself.
I would. It might give you the advantage of these two guys holding hands. They claim they're not in a relationship together, but I very much doubt it.
you don't have to be in a relationship to have a very intimate relationship with another person.
And we hear some singing coming from ringside, but we don't really know who it is or what they're singing.
It's very much the majority of people are singing. I have to say here, Craig is wearing an absolutely beautiful gown.
Yep. And Jack Picage is a scumbag. Oh, wait a minute!
That's it. Costume party have.
They've spunked it.
This is absolute disaster here for the costume party.
They
They decide to break
spunked
out,
the breakout.
but they bump into each other twice and then have a real trouble getting inside the ring.
What?
Picage taking control here. Now we've got Craig still in his beautiful gown.
Yep. Don't get it ruined, Craig.
The titles are in the ring. This is absolute pandemonium here at PPVW. Where's Nintendo? Where's the Japanese referee?
We gave him the night off. He is spending time with his wife.
That makes a lot of sense because he is the hardest working referee in professional wrestling.
He threatened to leave us if he didn't get time off, so we agreed.
We did the right thing. Gown and all, he gives a big DDT.
And I think he's taking his jacket off
And
now.
here it is. Yes, his minions off screen are coming and taking. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yep, he's ready. And Jack Picage takes off his shirt as well and his glasses. And the Hood now taking control of this matchup.
Rolling suplexes here. Costume Party are willing and able to do some serious damage to Vice. It's a tag made from the Hood to Wildman Wayne. As Craig gets back up, goes for a sweep, but is swatted away by Wildman Wayne. Big clothesline.
And I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a regular.
This is
Regular
just a
tag.
regular tag match.
No tornado.
We were entirely wrong at Jack Picage with a deadlift German suplex, showing off the strength. Jack Picage there trying to swipe at his partner to get him out of the stun animation. Did not work in this instance.
Oh, and Craig's hugging the referee in the corner there.
This is bad news for Craig. Craig cannot take much punishment, and these two big, burly bruisers are willing to dish it out to him.
Yep. So it's now, it's still the Hood. I thought that was a double team move. But Craig can't counter. He's in a bad way.
That's it. You know, even with the complications at the start of this on behalf of Costume Party.
Oh, the Hood going after Jack
absolutely
Picage.
Smashed Craig so far.
Oh, he's going for a big. Is it a big elbow again? Yes, it is. The famous big elbow of the Hood.
That's it. It is all Costume Party right this moment. Picage is just made his way to his feet, and he's not even on the tag rope yet. And he's waiting for that tag. Craig wants to leave. Craig wants to get out of this matchup here.
He knows he gets the baseball slide in.
That is the longest and slowest trip that I've ever seen off a baseball slide.
Yep.
It wasn't even a baseball slide.
And now here comes the former PPVW World Champion.
But here comes Picage.
The Hood. Picage, sorry, not the Hood. He's facing the Hood.
Now, this referee really needs more practice in tag matches. This happened the same thing with our tag match earlier on.
He needs to get control because Craig's back in.
Craig's just rolling back in. He should be selling
Picage
him.
cannot
No, absolutely
counter.
no way, mate.
Picage can't counter. The Hood needs to sort
And
this out.
he's gone for a rest hold.
Oh, and Wildman
There's
Wayne
Wildman
taking
Wayne.
out Craig.
Ensuring
Craig's rolling out to the
equal matchup here.
the mat
As
on
we've
the
got
outside.
the Hood and Jack Picage as legal men. Spacing.
Spacing. Oh, there it
But
is.
spacing once again.
Famouser.
A missed knee was followed up with a headbutt which didn't land. Then a big Famouser puts the Hood down on the mat.
And he's pounding on the kidneys. Oh, and now he does the press up. That's cheeky. That's cheeky.
Jack Picage is in a position to have a bit of fun here. However, as the Costume Party, I should be taking absolutely nothing from here. Wildman Wayne swiping at Jack Picage from the ring apron. You can even see the title belts on the ground. What disrespect shown by the tag team champions.
They don't care for them.
They don't care for them. They want to keep them, but they don't want to show any respect to them.
Oh, and he manages to counter. Oh,
Famouser.
another Famouser.
Brings the Hood down.
That move is becoming a bit old now.
Otherwise known as a leg lariat, made famous by Billy Gunn.
But it's all he's got because he doesn't have the knuckle supper anymore.
That's right. He has legally lost the right to use that move, and he is not happy about it, Miguel. I can confirm that in real life.
Oh, he's working on the left knee. The surgically repaired left
He
knee.
just keeps going. He's going around in a circle, making sure that it's difficult to block, difficult to judge the angle at which he's going to attack you from.
Nobody has any signatures.
There's
Oh,
the
he
Hood,
misses
comes
the
back up,
kick.
spacing. That is just fantastic. And he follows it up with the big boot, knocking Picard to the mat.
And Wildman Wayne makes his way in.
It's time for a double team here. There's Picard, but he's just in a terrible position here.
Oh, that's
No
bad
matter
physics.
what he does, he's going to get brutalized, but he's too large.
The Hood needs to get out the ring.
Oh, absolute choke toss suplex. Beautiful.
If Vice lose this one, this could be the worst, well, certainly Jack Picard's worst event in a very long time.
It certainly would be. It would be an absolute tragedy for Jack Picard to lose his only remaining title belt.
Yep.
As,
And he's not even...
As Picard's lost his World Heavyweight Championship to none other than Big Christmas.
And he's not even in Monkey in the Bath next month.
Not even in Monkey in the Bath. Oh, a lovely backdrop driver there by Wildman Wayne. As he drags Jack Picard to the centre of the ring.
Oh, he picks him up.
Not even to the centre of the ring, the far side of the ring,
He's
away
got him
from
there.
Craig.
Beautiful.
Now this is very different to the last time these two teams matched up together.
Yes.
Last time Vice were in control for almost the entire thing, and this time Costume Party were
Oh,
absolutely
that was a
smashing.
move that is a signature.
Not sure what the name of it is.
Oh, he's lost it. Picard has the signature, the finisher on board. Wildman Wayne needs to be careful.
Picard whips Wildman Wayne to
Craig.
the corner of Vice. But he's countered. And it goes back to the main thing.
Picard
is
can't
not in
counter.
position for a double team, but he will be shortly.
Oh, and Craig takes down the Hood.
See the flexibility and the skill, the balance in the legs of Wildman Wayne.
Yep.
As he goes and follows up with a senton into the corner. Picard does not. Oh, Picard rolls out. He
Oh,
loses
no.
a couple of counters, and he gets a negative buff here.
He's got a negative buff.
Well, it's absolute pandemonium. All four men in the ring here. The referee's got no control at all. This is
Snooper kick!
what's happening here. The Hood is in the ring. He has to be
Yep.
very careful not to get disqualified here.
Oh, this is dangerous for
Step up,
Costume Party.
Enzuguri. Picard hits the head of the Hood, who rolls out.
Oh, it's big windows. He can't
windows.
spunk it. Oh!
Wildman Wayne keeps the match alive, and he keeps the dream alive for the Costume Party.
The Hood needs to get back on the apron, and he needs to get tagged in. That's the only way of
Keep going.
them winning this match, to be honest with you.
Now, see, on the other side of the ring, Craig has used his early get up, I suppose, to get up, and he does a taunt to remove the debuff, and he gets back to his own corner. Here is
He's busted him open. He's going for the pin. Ah, too easy.
it's just too much of a cocky pin. He didn't hook the arms, he didn't hook the legs. There was no
and
way that pin was
they're
gonna
just
get.
bumping into each other. I don't think they know what they're doing. Oh no.
Hood's having a real problem getting in the ring here. And he's got to be careful just in case. But here we go. Here's Costume Party doing the double team. The legal
What
man,
is Wildman Wayne going to
the
do?
Hood.
Is he going to do a double team? And
Here's
get his
perfect
partner in?
timing here. It's a
Nope.
double team, but it's countered. But there's nowhere for Picard to go. There is no man in his corner.
And he's pinning the wrong. No, he is the man. He is the man.
No, the Hood tagged himself in.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes, while Wildman Wayne was in the corner, the Hood
Craig misses his kick.
tapped him on the shoulder, and the Hood is now the legal man. It's the Hood and Jack Picard, the legal men.
Craig is
I don't
beat-
know what Craig's doing here. He's really playing with fire. In a few moments, he's going to be disqualified. But he gets himself outside the ring. Oh,
He's
no!
climbing up. What
He's
is he-
still there. He's still there.
What is this fool doing? Picard's just got his signature, and he now has resiliency. So,
True, but still, Craig and Jack
Oh,
Picard,
no, what's he doing?
Vice still in the back. Oh, that's...
how foolish from the Hood. He needs to. I think he's trying to go for Craig rather than. Oh, he does.
Now, myself, I tend to go for that, but I'm more trying to taunt in the corners rather
Yes.
than actually scale the ropes to try and drop down on someone. But Picard here is in an
Spacing.
absolutely terrible state.
Oh, he missed with a headbutt, was it?
The aubergine dream. Spacing here. It's an absolute clinic. He gets him in a headlock. And he follows that up by slamming his head to the mat.
He has a signature Hood. Oh, and
He's got to be careful. Picard is back up.
Oh, he
He
missed.
swipes him out. The Hood in control. Knocks the head of Jack Picard. Now he needs to send it back to the corner. I'd be throwing this back to Wildman Wayne. Here's Picard, taking his time.
He's going after Wildman.
He's under no
he's
pressure
not.
here, and
Yes, he
Wildman
is.
Wayne might get swiped off of the apron here.
Fans not liking this performance. What strength that is to lift that man up. They both got signatures.
Picard drags the Hood and follows up with a diving knee.
Oh, there it is.
It's a Dragon Snooplex. Won't be the end though. Wildman Wayne's already there. He scouted that out well early. Big cutter there from Wildman Wayne.
Craig getting involved.
The float over DDT.
Is that a pin? No, but he's not the legal man.
I think technically that would have been a pin. The referee was not paying attention right there.
Craig picking up his
Wildman
partner.
Wayne resting his head, using Package as a pillow.
The referee needs to get a hold of this matchup.
Who is going? What's Vice that's going to be counted out here? But no, Craig makes his way out of the ring.
The Hood needs to make sure he's focusing on the right man, because
Package.
Oh, the Wildman Wayne's in. Oh,
Wildman
no.
Wayne is the legal man here. He
Now
just
he's
managed
down.
to tag himself in.
Craig has 0%. He needs to stay up on that apron and get some momentum going.
It
in the
will
crowd.
slowly be dragging its way up. But Package here, he's got a finisher. But both members of the costume party have a signature ready to go.
Oh,
And that's their
he missed
passport
that
to the
second.
finishers.
Get out the ring, Hood.
That's the signature there from Wildman. Get out of the ring, the Hood!
And Craig just breaks it up in time.
It's Craig inside the ring. Hood gets back inside, trying to defend his partner. Craig does a DDT on Wildman Wayne. Followed up with a big body slam by the Hood onto Craig. Craig rolls
The
out
Hood
the wing.
needs to get
Hood
out.
needs to get out of here.
Both legal men flat out on the mat.
If
And they
it were-
both have finishers and they both have resiliency.
If it were a tornado tag, it'd be a very much different situation here.
Yep.
But we've got the Hood. The referee's telling him, no, you can't come in.
Oh,
And
but
there's a
he's
tag made from Wildman Wayne
coming
to
in
the
now.
Hood.
Oh, beautiful
Oh,
counter.
and he slingshots him. He stuns him onto the ropes. I don't think this was countered. Oh, no, it was! A flatliner there. A self-rock bottom to counter this.
He missed the rollout. No. Oh,
There's Craig.
Wildman Wayne. I think he's
swiped
made
out
a
of the
mistake
way.
there.
Backdrop driver.
Oh,
Package,
another
famous
famouser.
Hood gets back to his feet. He's countered. He's got a signature, but that's countered. No, he didn't go for it. He's still got that signature on deck. Wildman Wayne has a finisher, but Package does as well. Absolutely astonishing here. Who's the legal man on the side of the
Wildman
costume
Wayne
party?
needs to get out of this ring. As he hurls abuse at the commentary desk, that will not be tolerated, let me tell you that.
That's right, we're professionals here. And there's a big famouser on Package to the Hood.
I think he's just bitter that he got beat by me earlier.
That may be a possibility now. Package, he's caught in with the possum.
The Hood is used as possum, so he also loses his resiliency. He needs to be careful.
But there's Craig coming in from the back and swipes him before he can do the big impact finishing hold.
Oh, Craig counters.
Craig backflips out of it. Goes for DDT again.
Oh, he's busted him open.
Busted open. The hooded face. The hooded face of the Hood.
This is not looking good for the Hood. He needs to focus on the legal man, which is Jack Package.
The Hood, an absolute clinic in getting away.
Oh!
Oh my God! In a tope suicida from the middle rope. Craig goes and smashes into the Hood there.
It's maneuvers like that Craig is sacrificing his body. That's why they're so good at tag team.
But this stage, Craig has got nothing else to give. He is on his final bit of stamina. But Package is ready to receive the Hood inside the ring. He's got a signature and he's got a finisher on deck as well. He is in a strong position here.
The Hood has no resilience. Oh, this is his new signature, I believe, and it's straight into the pin. Oh,
Beautiful little maneuver, but that's
Oh!
it. He kicks out before the 3 though. The Hood keeps it alive for the costume party.
the Hood needs to counter this next move, and he doesn't, but it's okay. He can
Thrown
counter
back
it.
to his own corner, but there is no Wildman Wayne to receive him. Back to Vice's corner.
This is not looking good. Oh, Craig jumps down and leaves his partner.
That may have been a miscommunication there. They could have got
Yeah.
some serious damage on the Hood if they double teamed at that situation. But there's Wildman Wayne.
Oh,
And
he
goes
busts
for the
him
big
open.
bulldog and he busts Package open. Wildman Wayne.
Oh, has he reversed it?
Certainly
Yes.
seems he counters
That's
the
a
choke.
big. That's a big counter.
DDT as well. Wildman Wayne has to get out the ring here.
Those two
and he
guys
rolls.
aren't even the legal men. Oh, he's busted him
Busted
again.
open. 3 men in this match. 3 men are bleeding.
There's so much blood, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Hood.
And the Hood gets it. Oh!
Oh! Tope Suicida once again from the middle rope. Picage takes out the Hood. But he can't pin on the outside of the ring. He has to get him back inside. He's rolled back in. His head's on the outside of the ring. But Picage goes back into the ring.
Both legal men inside
Gets
now.
him back to his feet.
Oh, and he's countered him.
This is bad news for Picage, but Craig is trying to get in the ring here.
Big windows. Oh, nope. He didn't get it.
The Hood in the centre of the ring. Picage is on his feet. He's staggered.
No!
It's not the man's plant. It's countered.
All these competitors
He's
now
thrown to
running out of energy.
Vice's side of the ring. Wildman Wayne steps out the way of a big boot by Picage. The backdrop driver to Picage.
Oh, Craig laying into the Hood. Scum.
Counter by Picage. Onto Wildman Wayne. Throws up with a big
Wildman
step
Wayne
on
is on the
Enziguri.
outside now. This is not looking good for Costume Party, is it?
I can't say it. It's been 50% all the way on this match.
And here comes the double team.
Now
Vice.
Surely at this stage, this has to be the end.
Oh!
The most harmonic tag team in PPVW history, and they've got nothing to stop
He's got
them.
resiliency.
He's got resiliency. He has to use it. He's forced to use his resiliency there. The Hood keeps it alive for the Costume Party
Could still
against
be in
Vice.
trouble. Could still be. Oh, that's a big knee. Craig is miles away from any sort of. Oh no, this
This
is
is
it.
such a small window.
Oh!
And he kicks out. My God, the Hood. What resilience from the Hood.
Wildman Wayne needs to get up.
He really does.
I know he's trying. I'm not having a go at him. I'm just saying.
Wildman Wayne, every pain receptor in his body is screaming at him right now, but they have to keep as a unit here if they want to come away with the tag team titles. Craig's in the ring.
He's a legal man, but his percentage is so low. He knows that he's up against. Oh,
He's swiped away. Costume Party go to work here.
famous from Picage.
Picage wants to make sure that Craig does not get pinned.
Oh, he misses
But
a super kick.
He misses that, but then
And again!
spacing.
He needs to pick the bones of Craig.
He needs to pick those. This is it.
But Craig's got
is
resiliency.
not a factor in this matchup anymore. This needs to be the end, but I don't think it is. What's happening?
Physics.
What's happening?
Physics.
Physics have taken a leave of absence during this match. My God! Have you ever seen such action here in the world of professional wrestling?
I don't. Oh, there we go.
The covers,
He's
but
going for the
Wildman
pin.
Wayne is right there. There is
Big,
no way this
big
is going
windows
through.
there for Wildman. For Hood, sorry. Oh, and Wildman Wayne is
Wildman Wayne rolls
outside
back
the
out.
ring.
Vice are in both members of Vice are inside the ring.
The referee's not stopping Jack Picage.
Picage has two finishers here. There's one.
That's the snooper kick.
The legal man, Craig.
Going for the pin.
This is.
Oh my
God! He kicks out. The Hood. The dream of the Hood is still alive.
Oh, he dodged it! He dodged the snooper kick second time round.
Dodge the snooper kick second time around. It's
Well, probably
just
fourth time actually.
absolutely incredible. Here's a man, Jack Picage. He has lost one of his signature moves. The knuckle supper is gone. The snooper kick is routinely made a fool of by other members of the PPVW roster. Mixu took 3 of them and kicked out every single time. I don't know what Picage has left in this situation. This is the most incredible tag team matchup I've ever seen here at PPVW. The Costume Party are taking it to Vice, and Vice are taking it to the Costume Party, and absolutely no one has taken any kind of advantage in this matchup. It is 50-50 and continues to be.
The Hood needs to get himself in the ring soon, otherwise he's going to get counted out. But he has no counter, so he needs to be careful.
We're at the count of 6.
But he's got Possum if he wants to use it. But Craig has resiliency. So. Oh, and Wildman Wayne strangling Craig, trying to kill him, I think.
It's like Costume Party, both members in the center of the ring. Is Wildman Wayne the legal man?
No, he is not.
He has to be very, very careful then that referee doesn't just tell him to get to it and get out of that ring.
Craig will need to get up soon unless he wants to be countered
It
out.
might even be worth a little slap to the face of the Hood to get him back into action.
The Hood's going out now for a bit of action with Craig. But he needs to be careful of Jack Picage walking by.
No. Is it possible to pick up one of those title belts?
I don't know.
I don't think that's possible.
Probably not. Oh,
if
and
if it was possible, I feel like that's got Vice written all over it. If both members take both belts and they both get themselves disqualified at the same time, they will retain their championship.
Yep. No, they won't.
No, they won't. PPVW management has just informed us that that is not the case. Always.
Oh, he's countered it. Craig. Oh, he's got the David Duchovny now. This is dangerous.
Titles do indeed.
This is Wildman Wayne just needs to bide his time. Oh, is it? It is. It's the knee.
But there's
Oh, he takes out his own man.
Miscommunication. Jack Bakaj. Enzuguri. To Craig. But here it is. If Wildman Wayne can keep Jack Bakaj inside the ring for a brief little minute, they'll be disqualified. Vice will be disqualified, and it could be the end of them.
Did he get it? No, he didn't.
No, that's it. That's
Wayne is rolling out.
Wildman
Bakaj
Wayne's
has
the
to
ring.
get out.
Jack Bakaj is out the ring. The match is still alive, but both legal men are in the center of the ring.
This
There's nothing.
feels like the longest match I've ever commentated on, but it's so good.
It's absolutely fantastic. This
Oh,
is
he
the kind of
counters.
action we crave here at PPVW.
Man's plan.
It's the man's plan.
Oh, but
He hasn't got enough energy to follow up with a pin.
he can come in now, but Craig's got resiliency
Craig's
anyway.
still got his resiliency. He wants to force that out of Craig before he actually goes for the final pin. Bakaj swiping at the hood.
Good tactic from the hood.
He's dropped over the ropes. Bakaj is stunned.
Oh no, he's reversed it.
Bakaj counters it. The blood. Out
Famouser.
of the head of Jack Bakaj. He goes for the Famouser on the hood.
Now here comes Wildman Wayne for his little stint in the ring. Illegally.
He's countered by Craig.
Oh, but he reverses it. And Craig reverses it.
What an incredible sequence here by these two competitors. Wildman Wayne just not allowing himself to be taking any serious damage, but that's it. A double foot shotgun drop kick.
Oh, Craig!
There's the Craigo! This could be the end.
He's got
This could be
resiliency.
it. There's no one here. Resiliency is in play though. It's not the end.
He's used
the match
it.
stays alive.
Oh, he's gone straight in again. Oh no. Oh!
Managers out there. There's just too big a boundary.
This
on this thing.
is so tense.
This is incredible. The hood in the ring. He's got his finisher. Here it is. It's the man's plant. Bakaj is not being allowed into the ring, but the referee is not counting the cover.
Craig's got resiliency though.
Here it is.
He's got resiliency and he uses it. He's used it.
But here's the costume party. The costume party follows it up again with a cover. And we don't see new tag team championship. Craig kicks out before the two.
Unbelievable scenes here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now,
Oh, great
there's
double
Bakaj.
team.
Great double team by the champions here.
The Hood has no resiliency. The only person with resiliency is Wildman Wayne, but he's flat out on the apron.
But Craig
On the
does
outside.
not have a signature or a finisher, so whatever happens,
He's very close though. He is very close.
he's very close here. Has he got something that can do it from the ground? Does he have to take it to his feet and do the risk of a counter?
He can do it from the ground, I think. Here it is, David
Here it is.
Duchovny.
It is a successful David Duchovny. He follows it up with the pin.
This is not looking good.
This is bad for the costume party.
Rel-
but
Oh!
he kicks out. He kicks out of his own accord. He
Relatively,
will not allow himself to be pinned by these men.
relatively easy windows for what do you call them?
But for such a late time in the game, he took a finisher and then
Yeah.
just kicks out like as though it's nothing.
Oh, is he going to use the possum pin?
He'd be very smart. This is he.
No,
does.
he
The
uses
hood!
the possum
The
maneuver.
hood! He covers.
That's foolish.
Immediately kicked out by Craig. Craig has to be razor sharp here. What an incredible matchup. Wildman Wayne on the outside knocks
Oh,
down Jack Bakaj.
that was the Craig. Oh,
slithers off
Rope
the break,
break,
but it's a
rope
rope
break.
break. Nothing happens here. Wildman Wayne taking a shellacking here from Craig, but Craig's got nothing left in the tank.
that's the first decent thing the referee's done all match. Is he? Oh no! Oh, it's all over.
He misses it by a fraction of a second. Vice win. Vice win.
Wildman Wayne is disgusted.
And they receive an ovation from the rest of the PPVW universe. What a matchup, Miguel.
That was one of the greatest matches that I've ever seen.
That's an absolutely incredible tag match. They had ebbs and flows, and there was absolutely no one that was jutting out ahead of the other competitors. What a matchup here.
So that's it for that match, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.